Hello and welcome to the Engine Room on Bomber TV, of course the show that has a rotating bench of assistant coaches here at Essendon, and as you can see the location of the show is also rotating at the moment. We're no longer in the Hall of Fame, so you'll find us all over Windy Hill throughout the coming months. This week we've got Welly and Wally back with us, and boys, didn't quite get over the line in the NAB Cup Grand Final, but plenty of positive signs.
Yeah, there was. Obviously, Collingwood are a very, very good side, but we're certainly competitive for most of the game, and to be able to fight back was really pleasing. The players to be competitive over 4 quarters, and I guess that's the level that you aspire to, and we're certainly a fair way off that. We understand where we are, but we're really happy with some of the improvement that the team showed over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Now, Wally, David Hill substituted on in the second half, came on and did some really good things. A very positive sign considering he had a limited pre-season. Yeah,
no doubt, and he's an experienced, probably 10-year player, so you'd expect that. He knows what to do and how to prepare, and yeah, he had a real purple patch there for 10 minutes, so it's good to see him back in the side.
Yep, which leads us to one of our questions from Twitter. I take it you're not on Twitter yet, Wally?
I'm just a twit.
Adrian Mazzoni wants to know whether or not we can play 3 rucks with Tommy Bell-Chambers, obviously, and Paddy Ryder playing well, and now David Hill fit and ready to go.
Yeah, I think history's shown if you've got some really good blokes, good big blokes that can perform and hold their spot, it's very hard to match up on. So you don't play them purely for height, you're playing they're playing their role in the side, and like Paddy's an exceptional forward, and also does the job in the ruck along with David Hill. So probably the positive out of that is Tommy Bell-Chambers has gone to the next level. So we still need Tommy to keep improving, but potentially if they're all playing well and they're playing their roles, yes.
All right, now David Pearce, who's asked us a question through Facebook, wants to know whether or not we'll change our game plan now heading into round 1 after what we've done throughout the NAB Cup.
Well, a good old mate of mine and a premiership player, Johnny Barnes, is over at the Bulldogs, and I haven't seen him for a while, but he's starting to sniff around again. So I think he might be trying to get inside and find out what we're doing, Wally.
Okay, so don't change anything.
No, exactly.
Over there.
I think it's what we've been practicing. There's no doubt how we want to play our footy, and whether you're the Bulldogs, Collingwood or Carlton or whoever, that's what we want to stand for. And there's no science behind this game. You just do it better than the opposition. So we might tweak a few things. We might. He's got some history with the Bulldogs, and you want to get away with a win. So no doubt we've explored them very thoroughly, and they'll be doing the same with us.
Now, Stuart Crammer has become a really popular figure amongst the Essendon faithful. He's played exceptionally well throughout the NAB Cup. Obviously, he can't play unless he's elevated. There is a spot there. Welly, can you give us an exclusive on Bomber TV whether or not he's going to get upgraded?
Unfortunately, I can't, but I certainly think his form would be that, out of all our rookies, you'd certainly think he'd be next in line. And, again, we've been really pleased with the way he prepares. He's had a fantastic pre-season, and that's actually starting to come out in his performance as well. So, yeah, I think we hope to see Stewie early in the season, because we think it would be a really important player for us.
All right, mate. Now, the last question through Facebook from Matty Cash. He wants to know where exactly Tate Pears is at, which I think a lot of Essendon supporters are keen to know. How's his progress?
It's been a little bit up and down, but we're certainly not going to rush Tate with his history. He's still got a lot of boxes he needs to tick before he's obviously going to play, so he's still probably 5 or 6 weeks away, but we just see him as a vital player for this team. He's very, very important, not just for this year, but for 10 years. So we're certainly not going to take any risk with him, because we want to get him right so he can play for the next 10, 11 years, because he's a very important key defender in our team. All
right, let's hope he makes a speedy recovery. And Wally, yesterday at the family day, there were some big queues in the coach's tent, obviously to see you. You thought it was one of those kissing tents, did you?
You idiot.
Boys, thanks for your help today. You've been great as always, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
No worries, thank you. Wish it was a kissing tent.